Are we rushing you, Alex?
Perrie Mans to break.
It's getting late, you know.
The 12th frame, with Perrie Mans breaking off and leading 7 frames to 4. Alex Higgins, who has pulled back 2 frames in the last 2 frames, in fact. He won the first 2 of this 15-frame final and then lost 7 on the trot. He's won the last 2. And coming to the table, the South African champion, left-hander Perrie Mans, still requiring 1 frame for victory. Mans, of course, won pot black in 1977, and Higgins here took the world title at his first attempt way back in 1972. Alex break of 132 in this tournament, the highest so far, I'm sure is in no danger of being defeated with the safety play that's now going on in this particular 15-frame final. £1 a point for the highest break of the tournament, and £50 for every century that has been made. In fact, only one other has been made, and that by Mountjoy. Alex is now down to business. He's removed his bow tie. He's trying to pull back the frames, being down at one stage 7 frames to 2.
One. One. Alex Higgins.
A chance for the South African here. The black wide open.
One. Eight. 9, 16,
A great putter when he's in form, and an extremely attractive long putter.
16, Perrie Mans.
16 points then to Mans. Looking for one frame. Alex here, the defending champion, trying to pull back the deficit that he suffered by losing 7 consecutive frames. A terrific task. Into the pack.
Eight,
The bridge hand there, very delicately placed
8,
by the South
Perrie
African.
Mans. One,
A very fine cut here. That's if he tries it.
one, Alex Higgins.
And so Mans leading by 22 points at the moment, and more important, 7 frames to 4.
Perrie Mans, 24, Alex Higgins, 2.
Rather a stern-looking Alex Higgins, getting down for a difficult red into the top pocket. And the red travelling down over the bottom pocket. Can in fact the South African see that? The brown is intervening. But he gets it safely away and up for the
One.
blue.
6.
Now those two reds could be a plant into the top. And it looks as though they're in line for the top pocket.
7.
Clipping the pink and running away down into bulk.
7. Perrie Mans.
31-2, now 29 points in front. Played that with a terrific amount of check side. And in fact has now left the red over the bottom. Terrific cue power there of the South African.
1.
A great shot. Cue ball just grazes past the pack. Leaves him with the red into the
7.
top. Could
8.
this be the frame that Perrie Mans is looking for?
$15.
A serious man at heart is Perrie Mans, a family man who would dearly love to go back to Johannesburg with the title of Masters Champion.
16.
Alex, the defending Benson and Hedges Masters Champion, sits quietly in his chair.
Perrie Mans.
Mans now leading then 47 points to 2. The packed house here at the Wembley Conference Centre, just outside the heart of London, watching this particular final. And Alex is all right for the pink.
1. $7. 8.
And still 3 reds to go.
15.
30 points in it now. Oh,
15. Alex Higgins. Perrie Mans, 47. Alex Higgins, 17.
30 points in it then, and a possible 51 points on the table. From Johannesburg, the South African champion. And here, the man defending his title has certainly not given up yet. Concerned with the position of the last two reds. He's played an extremely good snooker. A very good
Alex
get out.
Higgins, 18, Perrie Mans, 47.
$29 points in it. Well, Alex is saved there. There is our camera showing you one red set behind the yellow, the other one down the table just behind the black. A chance for Alex to take one of these last two reds. He has a quick look at the scoreboard. In fact, he's 29 points behind. Well, he won't see the blue.
One.
Now the pink will pass the blue into that pocket.
Seven. Seven. Alex Higgins.
And so the difference now is 22 points.
Perrie Mans,
47-25.
47. Alex Higgins, 25. A delightful fluke at the right time. He has no compunction whatsoever in taking that blue. Six.
And the
Six.
score's now
Perrie Mans.
53 points to 25. A difference of 28 with only 27 on the table.
Perrie Mans, 53. Alex Higgins, 25.
£8,000 in this year's Benson Hedges tournament, with £4,500 resting on this particular final. £3,000 to the winner, £1,500 to the runner-up. £10,000 if any player had made the maximum break of 147. A good snooker from Higgins. Into the corner, side top cushion and back to the yellow. Just misses it.
Foul, 4. Alex Higgins.
And so that's the snooker that Higgins required. Difference, as you see now, 24 points with still 27 points on the table. The last 6 colours. Swerving round the blue. And I think he's come out of it luckily. And a swerve this time by Mans.
Alex Higgins, 29. Perrie Mans, 53.
Another good shot from Higgins. Oh, a great shot. Long putter extraordinaire. South African champion, Perrie Mans.
5.
And he plays it very steadily.
5.
He doesn't mind leaving them over the pockets now. He's some 29 points in front, and there's only 22 points on the table.
Perrie Mans, 58. Alex Higgins, 29.
Very near. And that's a good shot. I think we should see Perrie swerve round these two coloured balls, the pink and blue, down onto the brown, but he just misses it, in fact.
Foul, 4, Alex Higgins.
The difference then now 25 points, and still only 22 on the table. Higgins makes Mans play again. Can he double it into the top? Not quite. The game of snooker, of course, is never over until it's won. And a beautiful shot. Beautiful shot there from Higgins. Not an easy one to get out of. What a struggle this final has been between these two great stars of snooker. And a good shot indeed.
Alex Higgins, 33, Perrie Mans, 58.
Still that difference of 25 points. The South African, of course, requiring this frame for victory, and the gold trophy that sits on a table just behind him. This could be dangerous if that brown travels any much further. Not quite there.
4, Perrie Mans.
Mans now quite happy in the fact that the trophy and the first prize is his. Alex Higgins, the defending champion,
5,
having won the first 2 frames of this 15-frame final, lost the next 7, which was his downfall. He has pulled back 2 frames to make the scores at the moment 7-4. But the terrific putting and the safety tactics of this South African, a
5,
man 38 years of age from Johannesburg, taking a major title in this country, having played here now and familiar to all viewers on our television screens through his appearances in Pot Black, a title he took 2 years ago. and Mans trickles the pink over that top pocket. And surely the match is conceded, and finally it is success to the South African champion, who takes victory at 8 frames to 4, taking the gold trophy and £3,000 first prize in the 12th of our 15-frame final here at the Wembley Conference Centre.
Organised, and we can acclaim again a new Benson and Hedges Masters champion. Would you welcome now, for the presentations, the Sales and Marketing Director of Gallagher Limited, the parent company of Benson and Hedges, Christopher Morgan, and the Director of Benson and Hedges, Leonard Owen. It seems the custom these days to do things in reverse order. I've been fairly well trained in my time by a certain Mr. Eric Morley. So we'll start with the runner-up, the reigning champion, brought down this year at the end of a really absorbing final, Alex Higgins. Alex Higgins receives a cheque for £1,500. Thank you very much, Alex. And now, the new Benson and Hedges Masters champion from South Africa, Perrie Mans. A precious trophy, a cheque for £3,000, a garland from one of the very lovely Benson and Hedges girls, and a Methuselah of champagne. I'm never sure whether a Methuselah is equal to 2 Jeroboams or 4 Jeroboams or what, but I'm sure there are plenty of experts here, but it looks to me to be very drinkable. Now we have the gold award for the highest break of the tournament, which was 132, and I'm told by Nicholas Hill, not only a cheque for £132, but Nicholas, £50 also? For 100. For the 100, for getting the done. Alex Higgins against Eddie Charlton. Perrie, can I just have a quick word with the new champion? You must have just had two of the greatest days in your snooker career.
Well, yes, I think it's a very, very big achievement for me. You know, I feel honored to play in this company. I think Alex is a very unlucky loser because he has been playing well for about 3 weeks already, and well, somebody's got to win and somebody's got to lose. He did me last time. It's my turn to beat him now.
You've really enjoyed playing here, haven't you?
I did, yes. I want to thank the sponsors very, very much. I think they put on a marvelous tournament here. Thank you.
I think Alex wants to say something.
Now, Africa's a quiet place. I think Perrie's just about to introduce flower power to Africa.
But it was an absorbing final. Alex, you were dead and you never lied down quite, did you, for a long time?
No, well, I don't particularly... Oh, come close.
You're tired.
Now, I had a bad afternoon session, and apart from that, I possibly might have won. And Perrie's a very, very good potter in that there, and if you make mistakes against the man, well, you pay the penalty, and you've all seen I've paid the penalty. With that, it's good night from him, and it's good night from me.
Well done, Perrie. Thank you very much. It just leaves me all, before you go, ladies and gentlemen, to say thank you very much indeed on behalf of Benson and Hedges for supporting this event. Thanks to Wembley for staging it so well. Alex is saying something to me urgently. Yeah, I'm going to say that. Yes, it's all right. Alex is very anxious that I should thank the referees and the markers, John Smythe and company. I was coming to that, Alex. All the Benson and Hedges girls, Nicholas Hill, Leonard Owen and all the Benson and Hedges team, the Wembley Conference Centre and everybody who's helped to make this tournament such a smashing success. Thank you very much indeed. We'll see you, I hope, next year. Good night.